Hey guys, I hope you're having a good day. My heart goes out to all of you out there who are commemorating the loss of a loved one due to the 9/11 terrorist attack. I hope that I can make your day a little bit better with this pickacard reading, but please do take some time to rest and take care of your heart. I'm sending you so much love, also from my cat soul. Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. Welcome to another pick a card reading. I'm Lexi. I'll be your spiritual guide today. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer, and I'm very happy to be creating this reading for you. I think it's been a month since my previous What Are Your Person's Feelings and Thoughts check-in for you, so I just thought I'd do a refresher. I think it's a bit of an overkill if we tap into the energy between you and a specific person each week. I would rather give it some time, and I think a month is pretty accurate, a pretty appropriate time. It contains 2 lunar cycles, so I think that by then the energy will have kind of changed, if not significantly, at least partially. So keeping this in mind, this reading is specifically created for those of you who are crushing on somebody, who might be at the beginning of a connection, but also those of you who are in more serious long-term connections and you're struggling at the moment to understand the thoughts and feelings of your partner. I aim to give you clarity and insight, and if you enjoy this reading, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I love to see the engagement I get from you guys. It truly makes us feel like it's a community here. So I thought of giving you a choice of 3 affirmations. I have pre-selected the tarot and oracle cards here. I have all of the decks listed in the description box below if you're curious about purchasing for yourself. But the affirmations I thought can help unblock some of the love energy that may be stagnant in some of your connections. So for group 1, I have the affirmation I feel, and I had to put this obsidian stone to keep the sticker down. So this is for you, group 1. For group 2, I have here I understand. And for group 3, I have here I know. The back of these cards is the Oracle deck Nature's Whispers, a really gorgeous deck that was kindly gifted to my channel by one of our crew members, Wendy. If you would like to send gifts to this channel and get a free general tarot reading as a thank you, I have a wish list, an Amazon wish list in the description box below. Make sure to check that out. This week we are actually under the energy of the balsamic dark moon, as the moon seems to disappear from the sky. She's still up there, it's just that due to the movement between our planet as it turns on its axis, the way the moon also gravitates around Earth and also the sun, it looks almost as if she's disappearing, and this carries the symbolic meaning of us needing to turn within, needing to rest. It's a bit of a low energy week, and then the moon is going to turn new on Friday. It's a new moon in Virgo. So I look forward to releasing more content around that time on that specific theme. So make sure that you tap the bell to receive notifications whenever I upload. I plan to be a bit more consistent than I have in the past. So I hope that, there will be some really positive changes coming up with this beautiful new moon in Virgo. If you want to find out more about the lunar cycle and to get more readings, some of which are also smutty themed, then please become my patron. There are 4 tiers to choose from, and you can find more details as to how you can join by clicking the links in the description box below, the one that is labeled Patreon. Okay, all this being said, I hope that you had some time to figure out which of the 3 affirmations pulls you in the most. If you have more than one person on your mind, choose more than one, Make sure to also check my pick a card reading list if you feel like you need more clarity, but you may not afford a personal reading in this period. Then check out, I think I have about 600 tarot readings uploaded to my channel, so make sure that you enjoy what's free and good for you. Good, so I will not keep you waiting too long. Let's figure out at your specific pile, what are your person's thoughts and feelings about you? I'm sending you so much light and so much love. Hey Group 1, welcome to a pick-a-card reading on the topic of your person's thoughts and feelings about you. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I hope you're taking good care of yourself. This is for those of you that were drawn to this specific affirmation, I feel. Okay, so let me show you the cards first and then I'll dive deep into the interpretation. So first of all, you got the card Make a Decision, number 11. You got Scorpio, Investigate. The Empress, number 3. We also have here the 10 of Pentacles. Pisces, Communication. And we've got the Gardener, number 20. The astrological energies that I see on the table are Scorpio, Pisces, and Virgo. So we see the cards here. I feel very clearly that the person on your mind could have some of these astrological placements. I feel that you're dealing here with an individual that has done playing games or has been like this from the beginning. It's just that they are on the brink of making a really important decision regarding commitment. I see here with the Gardener that this person is aware that in this connection with you, they will only get whatever they put effort into. It's like they had an awakening and they realized, I cannot grow a garden without planting seeds in the ground, without watering the plants, without making sure that they have enough plant food, without protecting them from harsh environmental conditions. So it's like this person has maybe taken a step back. I feel that for some of you, this person retreated or is currently on mute, on hold, might not have replied to your communications because they had to think about what do they really want. I feel like this person doesn't want to waste your time, but they had to consider a couple of other things in their lives and how you specifically would fit into that life that they're building. They don't want to waste your time. They're very serious. And I feel like they are coming forward with a communication that may potentially shock you with the intensity and the commitment that they want to put forth. I feel like you're dealing here with somebody that likes to do research, likes to investigate before they completely commit to something. This is a person that, even if your connection at the beginning could have started very enthusiastically and like was very free-flowing and you guys matched from the beginning and there was this rapport, there was this like-minded behavior, they may have wanted to pull the brakes on this energy because they wanted to understand what am I exactly dealing with here. And maybe you took it personally. There could have been this period where you thought, what is happening? Is there something wrong with me? Is it something I said? Doesn't this person want me as much as I thought that they do or as much as I want them? No, it was just that this person had to, because they were so intent on you, they had to think, can I make this work? Or am I just going to waste Group 1's time? Because this person is quite empathic. They're quite spiritual, they're quite deep, they're quite sensitive. They don't show this very clearly to everyone. They like to protect themselves. This person has learned to enjoy their alone time because being alone and being satisfied with their solitude gives them more power in their personal connections, especially when someone new appears in their life. When you are comfortable and happy with your alone time, with your space, when you have created things for your own that offer you a stable foundation in life, no relationship can actually take that away from you unless you willingly give the foundation to somebody else. So yeah, watch out for gossip, deceit, secrets. But I feel that in this case, this person has good intentions with you. I feel that you should expect some form of communication from them. They want to negotiate. They want to understand what your needs are and whether they are able to meet them. They will also tell you what they want to see happen in this connection with you. You're dealing here with somebody like with Virgo energy here and the Gardener. This person kind of may shock you because maybe they come at you with a 4-year plan. you know, and they're like, okay, so we are going to date for 2 years. I'm going to propose to you on Christmas Day 2 years from now. We are going to get married in this season. We are going to invite these people. So yeah, I don't know, maybe you are also that kind of a planner, in which case you guys match. You're perfect soulmates, you know, you will get along like a house on fire. I do think that there is compatibility here, but there was a lull, a temporary disturbance, maybe caused by the previous Venus retrograde cycle into which we were. I tell a lot of my clients that thing whenever there is a retrograde, you know, when you have a relationship that seems to be going really well and there's a retrograde, especially a Venus one that affects love, wealth, and beauty, don't worry, because if a good connection is affected by a Venus retrograde, it has the chance of coming right back up when Venus goes direct to just continue smoothly. But if on the contrary, all of a sudden a connection that was bad turns good during a retrograde, be very careful because you're not seeing it clearly. It will go sour again as soon as Venus is direct. Because it's just that we tend to not see people very clearly during retrogrades. We tend to be under a fog, and that fog could affect our mind when we are doing a Mercury retrograde, or the fog could affect our heart and our feelings when we are doing a Venus retrograde, or maybe our boundaries during a Saturn retrograde. So we need to put extra effort to actually activate the energy of that planet. Now I see very clearly that this person wants a lot of good material, solid things with you. So I just need to look at the camera to make sure that you see the golden reflections. This is the Golden Botticelli Tarot. I love it. So you see, this person wants to bring this gold into your life. And gold can be understood in two ways. Yes, it could be this person has money, wealth that they want to share with you. They want to create wealth together with you. They see the potential in you. They feel like they can trust you. I'm not sure if yet with their finances, but maybe later on along the line. But I feel that gold, you know, gold was something that alchemists were obsessed with creating, but it had a metaphorical meaning, the gold that they were trying to create. Sure, less higher vibrational alchemists actually wanted to blend metals and see if they can create gold so that they could be the richest person in the land. But higher vibrational alchemists, the truly spiritual ones, they understood that gold wasn't necessarily the gold in your hand that you can touch, but it was that moment in your soul when there is perfect harmony between your thoughts and your feelings, and your desires are under your control. You don't feel subjugated by what you want to the point where you are like an impulsive animal. And you reach a moment of deep peace, and you're able to withstand any hardship because you feel divinely connected. You feel like you can transform any negative situation into something positive, into something that can go your way. It was also the blending of water and fire. So I'm not sure if you guys are water and fire. I'm seeing here 2 water signs and 1 earth sign. Maybe you may have some more fire in your chart, but definitely a connection that can lead to a deeper commitment, and your person really wants that. I feel like I've opened a lot of parentheses in your reading because maybe you are a curious person. I feel like the way in which you communicate to this person could be you're sharing facts. Maybe you both work in like a profession that has to deal with teaching, reading, writing, education, collecting data, analyzing data. So maybe you share facts, maybe you have this curious mind, and this person loves to feed your curious mind. I think the fact that you're smart and curious was the reason why they got the hots for you in the first place. Yeah, a Virgo, and especially if you're dealing here with a person that has strong Virgo placements, they fall in love with your mind and your personality, and then, you know, with their body. Yeah, that's also great if you have a good body. But Virgos are really sticking to the people that are reliable, can do the job, are committed and intelligent. You know, they really tend to look down upon stupid people. So I see clearly here with the Empress that you're highly wanted, highly desired by this person. We also have Taurus energy on the table. I forgot to mention that earlier. So you come across as somebody that they really want to spend a lot of time with. The Empress is a symbol of longevity. It's like you create an environment in which everything can flourish. They see fertility in you. They see possibility. They see an opportunity for growth, love, beauty, wealth, comfort, especially that. It's like you're a perfect combination of their ideal lover with the comfort and care that an ideal mother would give them. Yeah. And I also see here that with make a decision, I feel like your connection has reached a point in which you guys need to really sit down and think about, how can we make this into something more stable? How can we create a firm commitment? And this goes both ways, boo. So, you know, it takes two to tango. So you also need to think, do I want a deep commitment with this person? Because I feel like you're very close to getting an offer. Okay, you're very close to getting an offer. Some of you could be proposed to, yeah? With the Empress here. The Empress is the ideal spouse. But it's like this person needed to see, what is the word for it? X-ray you, like to scan you. They wanted to think of the worst case scenarios of what might happen with Scorpio here. You know, Scorpio energy is all about imagining all of the most horrible ways in which something could go, and then having the courage to choose the best avenue, the best route, the best solution. The problem with a lot of Scorpios is that unfortunately they tend to stick in the mud. They tend to stick in the darkness. They imagine all of these horrifying things and then they stay stuck there. But a higher minded, a healing spiritual Scorpio rises above, like the phoenix bird, like exactly in the myth, rises above from the ashes, from the underworld, from the darkness, and reaches for the star, reaches for the best possible world. Scorpios are idealists. That's why they get along so well with Aquarians, you know? They envision an ideal world, they envision an ideal thing, and that's why most of the time they're so bitter and disappointed, because the world doesn't live up to those high expectations. But I feel that you're dealing here with somebody that is able to see the star, that is able to see the best possible solution and outcome in this connection with you. They really have high hopes that this is going to turn out into something beautiful. That's why you chose, I feel, because you are drawn to a feeler, a person that in spite of their analytical demeanor, in spite of their security-focused persona, is incredibly sweet, romantic, sensitive, like a really good lover in between the bed sheets, right? It's just that they need to have the sense of safety. They need to establish the boundary of the connection before they can truly give their heart away. And I feel like this person is on the cusp of giving their heart away. Yeah. Wow, what a positive reading. I am surprised. I truly am surprised. I hope you have enjoyed that. Let me know down in the comment. I wanted to say them for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe you're dealing here with somebody who is on a gender spectrum, doesn't identify as he or she, but them, they. Wonderful. Go ahead, grab that person, be happy with them. I feel like you're dealing here with somebody that it would be silly to refuse, you know, but you know your situation better. This is just a general reading. Get in touch with me for a personal reading if you want something a bit more specific. But in the meantime, if this is where I leave you, comment down below, let me know your experiences, hit the like button, please subscribe. Enjoy welcoming yourself into my family, and until next time, take care. Ciao. Hey group 2, welcome to a pickacard tarot reading on the topic of what are your person's thoughts and feelings about you, where are they at energetically, let's check their pulse. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the affirmation, I understand, okay? I'm already picking up on the fact that you could be a highly intelligent person with a very busy, active mental life, and you're dealing here with somebody who's very reasonable, has a good, you know, head on their shoulders, is also maybe interested in innovative, progressive facts. Let me show you the cards, and then I'm gonna dive deep into the interpretation of them. So you got be your best self always. We got Pallas Athena, I think. We have here the Four of Coins, the Six of Coins, we have Ritual, Leo energy, the Corn, and then we have the Outsider, Aquarius energy. Okay, so I can see very clearly that there is a very strong physical attraction between you and the person on your mind. Whoa, I almost dropped it. there is a fear of becoming intimate with this person, because the shiver that went through me is like, I want you, but I don't think it's in my best interest to want you, or I'm afraid of touching you, establishing intimacy with you. It is a real problem, psychologically speaking. Not all of us find it so comfortable to touch a stranger's body, to connect intimately with other people. What a lot of us take for granted may not come so easily or so comfortably for other people. So keep that in mind. I feel like you're dealing here with somebody that may have a specific disability, or may have been diagnosed with a mental health disorder, but they are managing it. They are on top of it. They've got professionals working with them. It's not something incredibly serious that needs constant attention, medication, and a secluded environment to heal. It's just something that the individual has learned to deal with. Yeah, this person is incredibly unique. You could be dealing with an Aquarius with some Leo energy. Maybe this person was born on a full moon, when the moon in Leo potentially was opposite the sun in Aquarius, or vice versa, because I see here opposites energy. Opposites attract. Maybe you are a Leo and they're an Aquarius, or vice versa. I'm reading here for a large collective, guys, so I need to tell you all of the options I see. Get in touch with me for a personal reading if you want something more specific, okay? I need to put in that small disclaimer every time. This person is quite possessive. They're quite jealous, but they're trying to pretend like they're not. They're trying to pretend like they're a very generous individual who is unbothered by problems that other people might be bothered by. But I feel like this person either doesn't have sufficient experience in love to actually understand that what they think of themselves is not really how they actually behave. So there is a contradiction here between the way in which this individual thinks that they are and how they actually are in love. Because Leo is primal, passionate, impulsive, in the best way. You know, they are creators, they are generators of love, they are heroes and heroines, they are performers. Yeah, a Leo wears their heart on their sleeves in the best, highest vibration, and in the lowest vibration, a Leo is a coward, a person that fails to stand up for themselves and for other people. But a lot of important people, celebrities, cultural performers, influencers, they carry Leo energy in their chart because they really stand out from a crowd. They're very attractive, they're very magnetic. So with the ritual energy here, I feel like there's some energy around this connection that is working in the background to get you guys to come together. There is something here on an esoteric and occult level that is working in your favor. I also feel like the advice of this card is to help you get more in touch with the esoteric and occult arts in order for you to attract this person towards you. I'm not saying right now to tap into dark magic in order to coerce this person's will to do what you want them to, because dark magic has a funny way of always coming back at you, or you always need to give something back. Don't fool yourself thinking that if you do dark spells or you get in touch with dark magic, you are going to emerge out of it scot-free. Sometimes you give a limb, sometimes you give your soul, sometimes you give the soul of your loved ones. Be careful with dark magic. I can tell you from experience, I tried it and it backfired, and the consequences of what backfired took years to dissolve and bring into the light again. So I feel very intensely that you need to kind of, in order to get this person to come closer to you, you have to kind of like break a pattern. Go about this connection in a very creative, fun, unique way. Because the ways in which you approach love and the ways in which this person has related to other people in the past is no longer working here. With the outsider, this person is like an outlier in your life. It's like nothing that you've related to with before. Yeah, I can feel the self-consciousness. Like this person could get really flustered, you know, like I feel like this is a really intelligent, cool, calm, collected person that is able to speak on academic subjects with ease, but when they get close to somebody or when they get intimate, it's like they turn stupid, you know, like they can't speak, they can't string a sentence together, they might blush, you know, they might look at you weirdly and they don't know what to say and they run away. it's kind of like the prototype of a genius in love, you know? It's like, how do I quantify? How do I separate the control, you know, group from the experimental study in love? Like, how do I do that? I need a test sample to fall in love for me first, so then I can understand and observe it from a distance, and then I will fall in love if the results of that experiment prove to be worthwhile. Okay, so yeah, you are this person's null hypothesis, you know? I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting into these weird descriptions, but yeah, I'm getting like a Dexter's Laboratory kind of vibe. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Cartoon Network cartoon that used to be popular on MTV in the 90s. Maybe you guys are both millennials, you know what I'm talking about. I have a feeling here with Pallas Athena that you are basically the catalyst that is meant to push this connection further, and I feel like your person kind of would really appreciate that. What this person is thinking and feeling for you, immense passion, but their mind is blocking them from doing anything. And I feel that it could also be a disability or a mental health issue that is jamming their energy, that is, you know, completely crisscrossing their frequencies. It's like they want something but they don't know how to go about getting it, you know. And I think it's because their brain is completely differently set up than the majority of the brains of people around us. So you could be dealing here with somebody who is neurodiverse. And yeah, I have a feeling that the way in which you need to approach this individual is going to be something that you need to turn into a fun situation, not into something like, oh my god, what do I do now? This person is so weird. I feel like it will be worth your time if you actually invest energy and effort into this, because I feel like this person's feelings for you are quite intense, but they struggle to accept the fact that they have feelings. It's not that they are the kind of person that doesn't understand emotion or doesn't do emotion. They have emotions, they're quite intense, they come up over them on a regular basis, but they are a little bit afraid of them. They don't really know how to manage them. Like, they would manage them by removing themselves from you, by walking away. I feel that's why you were drawn to the I understand affirmation. It's kind of like you need to be a fine psychologist to be able to handle this person. Yeah, it sounds like hard work, right, by the way I'm describing it, but I promise you there is something really good in this, because I do feel that maybe some of you have already had a physical contact. You kissed this person, you hugged them, and you felt that electricity, or you went intimate, right? You took it one step further, and you were just like, poof, sparks were flying. Oh my god, I can't believe how much I am into this person, how much, wow, things just connected, right? But then the social situation was awkward. So maybe you're dealing here with somebody that you have incredible physical compatibility with, yeah, the 4 of coins, 6 of coins, but then there is this social awkwardness, or like these weird ways in which you communicate, or like this person only messages you at a particular time, or you're only able to reach them in a specific day. And I promise you, I don't see anything here related to this person is cheating on you or has a secret life. No, it's this person's mind. You're dealing here with this person and their mind, which seem to be two separate entities. I'm sorry, I never had a reading like this, but this is exactly the energy that's coming through. So that's why, you know, Pallas Athena, this is interesting. Pallas Athena is actually one of the asteroids, the love asteroids I'm using in my love asteroids report, which is this astrological report focused only on the asteroids in your chart that affect your Venus placement. So it's unique on the market if you want to have a go at ordering one for you. I am available for doing this kind of love asteroids report readings. But coming back, sorry, shameless self-advertisement, but I need to tell you guys because otherwise it will get lost. Pallas Athena, well, her story, her myth is very interesting, because Zeus swallowed her mother Metis in order to protect Metis from being seen as the mistress, because he cheated on his wife Hera with Metis in order to give birth to Pallas Athena. And the story of her birth is really weird because, as I said, Zeus swallowed Metis to hide her from Hera, and then all of a sudden Pallas Athena emerged from his head, from his forehead. And she was this fierce, almost like Amazon, that could take on any man in the battlefield, in the political arena, and she reinstated this idea of justice and femininity. So I feel that here you are the leader, you are the one that is the strong moral basis, and whatever you say and decide goes. So don't be afraid to exercise your power in relation to this person. First of all, I think that they are progressive and open-minded enough to not care about bullshit patriarchal ideas that a woman should be subservient to a man. This person is like, wow, I'm happy that somebody relates to me. I'm happy that you're accepting me even in spite of my neurodiversity. So I feel that you have a lot of determination here. You are perceived as the stronger one, and you shouldn't be ashamed or find that it's a problem. Pick another of the other readings in this specific pick a card if you don't agree with this kind of energy that is being placed upon you. But I feel that this message will resonate very strongly to those of you who need some encouragement, because I feel that you can create a connection where you are the leader. You know, you are the person that kind of makes the tough decisions, and I feel like your partner in turn rewards you with, first of all, this incredible physical compatibility that you guys have, which is rare and should be treasured. And also I think with the fact that they're going to see you as an equal, you know, so you have a chance for an equal connection, and a connection in which you will feel not diminished, or like you have to tone down yourself, or, you know, you will be able to make decisions. You'll be able to kind of be in control. So I feel that this person, their feelings and thoughts for you, they really care about you. It's not full-blown love yet. There is something magical happening here. Maybe this person that you are dealing with, if they don't have a diagnosed and well-known mental health disorder, or if they don't have a disability, it could be that this person is a practitioner of the occult and esoteric arts, and this is why accessing them and gaining access to them happens only at around the equinox or on a full moon, you know, when this person makes themselves known to the public. And that's why you might need to appeal to tarot readers or astrologers or Reiki healers, maybe Akashic Records readers, in order to tap into this person's energy, to activate them. For some of you, this is a twin flame connection that you're trying to manifest, and you need your full capacity for reason. You need to actually appreciate your uniqueness and your role as an outsider, that you are part of a connection that not a lot of people are privy to. And I also feel that you need to think the best of yourself, and you need to really have confidence in this connection, because it's not only about you waiting for a person to come in and take control and organize your life. That's a very lazy way of dealing with life and with the creative potential that God or Spirit has given all of us. Yeah, we have an amount of free will. Some things are fated in our lives, but we have an amount of free will. Some of us have more, others have less. And we are creators. We can manifest, we can bring into being the creations of our minds and what we love and what we feel attracted to. So don't drop that power, don't lose it, don't sacrifice it in personal connections just because you want to do what people tell you should be doing and fall into a traditional relationship. Fight for the love that you have. Fight for the relationship that you want to have. And if you have this sweet, unique, weird person in your life that resonates so strongly with you, don't give up on them. Because we have here 4 of coins and 6 of coins. Determination. You're mine, claiming this person. Yeah? And then once you claim them, don't treat them badly. But in turn, be generous with them. Give them love, time, and attention. And I feel like this person is kind of like will reciprocate in kind to you. If they see that you are brave, they're going to want to be like you. If they see that you're warm with them, they're going to want to give back to you. It's like this person might have some sort of social emotional issue. Maybe they're on the autistic spectrum. And that's why it's like they mirror, they copy a lot of the things that people do around them, for fear of not being seen as such a weirdo if they don't do what they think is socially acceptable, you know. But because it is a little bit rehearsed, it might come across as weird. But I actually think it's really sweet, you know. I had friends like this. I worked with people that were affected with a variety of issues in my training days as a psychology student. So I always thought, you know, these people are so pure on some level. I don't know, it's like they're able to be themselves in a way in which society might want to disagree with, or try to normalize, or try to fit them into a box. But they're so unique and so interesting and so fascinating, if only we were to accept them for who they really are without forcing them into a mold. Yeah. But society has its ways, its rules, its structure, and we all need to do our part to make it flow and make it continue, I guess, in a way. But I feel that in terms of love, you can rest freely in the knowledge that you can enjoy this love. There is a question here of confidence, just of confidence and of accepting what already is, not trying to make it into something different. This is the reading that I had for your group 2. Wow, let me know if it resonates. It feels very strange and very specific somehow. If you have enjoyed this reading, like it. If you haven't, dislike it. Please make sure to subscribe as well. Include yourself in my family. Also, keep in mind, I offer personal readings if you want something more specific. And yeah, all this behind us. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Hey group 3, welcome to your pick a card reading on the topic of your person's thoughts and feelings about you. So this is for a reading for those of you that were drawn to this affirmation: I know. So there is something deep inside your heart that you're aware of. This awareness is meeting your mind in this period. It's becoming evident. Let's find out what is going on here. I also feel that your person is starting to feel the same. There's something shared here between you two. So you got the Be Gentle with Yourself card. I also see here the Dignified card, when a planet is in its strength. We have here the Page of Blades, which is the equivalent of the Page of Swords, young Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I also see here the Page of Coins, so I see here young Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I see here Transition, the Cauliflower, Cancer. And I also, the Lover, Taurus energy. Yeah, so what's happening here with you guys? Are you like very young? Did you happen to find my page, The Spiritual Social, and you're here looking for romantic advice? Because I'm seeing here 2 young people, yeah? Or 2 people who feel young at heart, if you're not young related to your age or your development and growth in your life. Nonetheless, I see here 2 people that may have met through as children. This could be a connection that started way back in your childhood. You might know this person from the period of time when you were going to school, primary school, kindergarten, or you might have grown up in the same neighborhood. Cancer energy is very nostalgic, and Taurus energy is showing me that this is something that has lasted for a while, has endured in time. This is so beautiful because I see very clearly here the marker of true love, but maybe a love that developed slowly in time, a love that is undergoing a major transformation at the moment. I feel like some of you have just started to realize, it's like, I know I'm in love. I know I love this person. And the energy is shared because it's very difficult to detangle your person's energy from your energy, to be honest. I feel that somebody here feels like a beginner in terms of how they are going about their work and the way in which they earn their money. So one of you could have recently gotten out of a relationship in which their partner was financially supporting them, and now they have to find a way to support themselves. Some of you might have ended a cycle of studies and now you need to find a job and support yourself. And you're learning the ropes at work. You're learning how to apply to the right jobs, ask for the right income, do the actual work, how to manage the many different sources of stress in your work life, while the other one may have just started a new course of study. Maybe they started a job in a telecommunications or like some sort of tech-based business. They're learning how to communicate. Maybe they're taking a course that is teaching them how to speak a foreign language. It could be that one of you speaks a different language than the other one. And I'm picking up on the fact that there may be some communication issues here and some financial issues here that could have delayed the fulfillment of your connection. But the desire is very strong because the pages show this burst of mental energy and this burst of physical material energy. It's like desire is very strong. One of you is very ambitious, wants to make it big, wants to acquire wealth, wants to be the best professional that there is out there, wants to have a lot of skills, and the other one wants to be the most knowledgeable. They are very progressive, they're forward thinking. The future is where they mostly live in their mind. They're sociable, charming, they have a large group of friends, they're popular. So I see here a coming together of two individuals that each have specific goals, but they're not contradictory. These goals can actually, solidify the connection. And dignified, this tells me that now you have like something has aligned. Maybe the planets, maybe the current transit of the North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra. It's like you're coming together on your destined path, and this destined path involves love, you guys being together, working together, maybe even coupling up. If you were just friends, now you're going to become lovers. If you were lovers for a while, now you're going to get married and finally officialize your connection. If you were both in other connections, you may have needed to drop the previous people you were living with in order to be together, and now it's finally happening. A planet in dignity is a planet that functions with its best possible energy. For example, it is said that the planet Mars functions the best in the signs of Scorpio and Aries. In Aries, Mars is domicile because Aries and Mars are the natural rulers of the sign. And when I say Aries, I mean the god Ares, also known as Mars. Sorry, my pronunciation can be a bit confusing regarding the sign as well. In Romania we say Ares, so it's a bit weird when I say Ares, but it does help distinguish between Ares and Aries, the sign. And also it was known that before the discovery of Pluto, Mars was also ruling over Scorpio, and the ancient astrologers used to call it dark Mars. So they had a solar Mars and a dark Mars. And Mars is also known to function at its best in Capricorn, because Capricorn is a very strong sign that rules over boundaries, regulations, respect for hierarchies, and the achievement of wealth in time by putting a lot of work and effort. So when a planet is in dignity, and I feel like planets have aligned for you guys right now, I feel like your love connection is in dignity at the moment. It's becoming stronger. It has the right opening, the right portal right now for you guys to commit to one another, for you guys to say, I love you, I'm in love with you, and always have been. This card also portends a lucky, positive development coming into your life. It's an omen of good things coming your way in love, and in this connection specifically, the one you're here asking about. And with Cancer, I see you guys settling down, having a home. I mean, the cauliflower is not the most tasty vegetable, but it is comforting, it is nourishing. I know of a lot of cauliflower recipes, especially cauliflower with cheese recipes that I enjoyed, and my mother used to make me during winter time or when I was sick. So to me, cauliflower kind of has this comforting energy, and Cancer is the most private, the most family-oriented, the most domestic sign of them all. So I see here, guys, you're coming together at a point in your relationship where your person is ready to say that they love you and that they want to push this connection further. They want to create a safe heaven with you in this connection. And I feel like if a lot of you have been very hard on yourselves, or if you're thinking that you're not worthy of love, who's going to love me? I put so much effort and time in this connection. Will it actually, lead towards something more? Well, I'm here to tell you that yes. It's just that the energy is in flux and has been for a while. And now I feel like you're coming into a point where you're able to manifest it. We have here a lot of master numbers. So we have here 33, which is again another sign that something beautiful is coming your way, something that you put effort into, you communicated to this person, the things you said, especially the things that they have learned from you, are things that right now are pushing this connection forward, but they had to happen slowly in time with due process. And even if things were stagnant, they're gonna break into something more positive. There's a change, a new foundation is being built here with the Grandmaster number 11. This talks about a reset, fresh energy coming in. And I'm happy to say that this energy is gonna make you feel both like kids again, like you're beginning again. Maybe you're beginning because you will be able to speak to each other on a daily basis. You'll be able to learn each other's languages, to find a new way to create a language of love, to create your own inside jokes as a couple. And you will find new ways as well to make money. So don't worry about the financial aspect. With Taurus energy here on the Lover, wealth is guaranteed as long as you guys maintain a calm, balanced, and a pretty stable energy. Like, get comfortable with the little pleasures in life. Get comfortable with the routine as a couple. It's not going to diminish your passion. It's only going to strengthen it, yeah? This is such a beautiful reading, but the police alarm outside is irritating me, so this is my cue to end it here. Thank you so much for listening. Please like the video if you have enjoyed it, dislike it if you haven't, comment down below, let me know your experience as well. Make sure to subscribe, include yourself in my family, and have a look at all the links that I place down below. You can become my patron. I have another channel, I have an Instagram, a TikTok, lots of ways, lots of things that you can try on, lots of ways that you can get into contact with me. I'm super grateful for the fact that you're here. I wish you a wonderful rest of the day and see you next time. Ciao.